Everyone's talking about the cities of the future, flying cars, glowing skyscrapers, and smart technology that makes life seamless. But here's the thing. The blueprint for future cities isn't really new. Architects have been hinting at it for decades. What if the real future of cities is less about flashy tech, and more about ideas we've known all along? Back in the early 20th century, architects like Le Corbusier and Frank Lloyd Wright were already asking, how do we design cities that serve people, not just buildings? They imagined green belts, walkable spaces, and connected communities. And if that sounds familiar, it's because modern, future city concepts like the 15-minute city, sustainable districts, and car-free zones are really updated versions of these older dreams. But somewhere along the way, cities grew around cars, not people. We built endless highways, isolated suburbs, and concrete jungles that trap heat. Architects knew this wasn't sustainable. They warned us about density without design, growth without green space, and progress without people at the center. Now climate change, pollution, and housing crises are forcing us to rethink. And guess what? The answers are already on the drawing board: connected communities. And if that sounds familiar, it's because modern, future city concepts like the 15-minute city, sustainable districts, and car-free zones are really updated versions of these older dreams. Today's most futuristic cities look surprisingly natural. Singapore is turning skyscrapers into vertical forests. Copenhagen is reimagining streets for cyclists and pedestrians. Even Saudi Arabia's NEOM, with its glowing high-tech aura, is borrowing from ancient ideas: compact living, shared resources, and climate adaptation. It turns out the real future isn't shiny gadgets alone. It's blending technology with timeless design principles. Cities where you can walk or bike to everything you need. Buildings that breathe with plants and solar panels. Spaces designed for community, not just consumption. So, when we ask, what will cities look like in 2050? The answer might be simpler than we think. Future cities aren't just about robots and flying cars. They're about going back to what architects knew all along: that a city is successful when it makes people healthier, happier, and more connected. The real future? Cities designed for life, not just living.